Hello guys, this is Webster from my Therapy Garden YouTube channel. We're playing in the dirt, help me take away my hurt. Today we're going to take a look at the rose garden. We'll see what's blooming and changes that's happening in the rose garden. Before we get to the rose garden, right here at the front we have a new rose planted. One of the bare root roses from David Austin, and that's Moonstead Wood. Moonstead Wood, which is a dark red velvety rose which with a very strong perfume. So that's Moonstead Wood. It looks similar to Mr. Lincoln. Okay, so we have our Crimson Queen, Japanese maple, completely leafed out, looking beautiful. Behind it we have some garden phlox, and of course these are summer bloomers, so they still have some time to put on their show. On this side we have our conifer, black dragon. It's a Cryptomeria Japonica and it's black dragon. And of course waterfall or Japanese maple. So we'll just take a look on the right side first as we go down. We'll see another David Austin rose which we planted this year, a bare root rose, Jude the Obscure. And coming back, some perennials which are coming back, Black Eye Susan and Echinacea. Black Eye Susan and Echinacea. Our first flowering shrub is a Salvia. We have lilies which are not in bloom yet, but this beautiful white rose, David Austin rose, Susan Williams-Ellis. Susan Williams-Ellis. This glorious sea of yellow is false indigo. False indigo. And this is in yellow. Usually false indigo is in blue, but I have this one in yellow, and I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. The purple that we're looking at is sage, and that's Culinary Sage. I plant Culinary Sage along with the roses, because you know that herb will attract your ladybugs, and ladybugs will feed on the aphids that's always on your roses. So I plant the Culinary Sage, and I didn't cut it back last year, and it came back blooming, and I'm like, this is just absolutely stunning. So I kept it up, and I'm so glad I did. I have that stunning blue color, a sea of color. And we'll just continue down this side. We have another Cryptomeria, a small Cryptomeria, Golden Promise. This is where we extend the rose garden this year. And we got some bare root roses. And we have, this one is the Alnwick rose. Alnwick rose. Of course the Japanese maple, Kotonoito. Looking good, flower, well not flower, leafed out nicely with those chartreuse color. And the new leaves have that pink tinge, so it's a beautiful tree. Kotonoito, Japanese maple. Okay, further down here, another bare root rose which was planted, and this one is Jubilee Celebration. Jubilee Celebration. By mid-summer these should grow nicely and blooming. so we'll be able to see the bloom before the end of the year. And this last beer root rose, I don't remember which one this was. This one is Thomas A. Beckett. Thomas A. Beckett. The other roses that we can see here, and I can just smell them just standing here, Bascobel. David Austin Rose, Bascobel. You have this peachy color. Beautiful. Turn this one up. Bascobel in full bloom. We have a Japanese maple here. This is bloodgood. It's going to be a upright tree. We should be about 15 to 20 feet. So, another 10 years or so. And then it should provide lots of shade for the roses on this side, because this side of the garden get lots and lots of afternoon sun. We have clematis on the trellis here with Bathsheba. David Austin climbing rose, Bathsheba. And on the other side of the trellis, more clematis, same purple ones, but this baby here is Lady of Shallot. Lady of Shallot. The colors are similar. Lady of Shallot is a bit darker and more peachy. See that glorious color? Beautiful. And the smell, amazing. So the two climbing roses is Bathsheba and Lady of Shallot. Continuing down the rose garden, we have Moonlight in Paris. I think these are Floribundas. These are Floribundas, Moonlight in Paris. Two Moonlight in Paris. Then the Japanese maple is Red Dragon. Red Dragon. We took the Arangiola out because it wasn't doing so good in the afternoon sun. So we remove it and put the Red Dragon here. This is the third Moonlight in Paris. And the specimen here is a redbud, a weeping redbud. This one is called Ruby Falls. Ruby Falls. For the nice ruby red color of the leaves. And the leaves are beautiful, heart-shaped leaves. Ruby Falls. Beautiful tree. Now closest to the house would be on my hybrid tea. We have some woodland phlox here, woodland phlox. I couldn't remember the name the last time. I think I called them forest phlox, but it's woodland phlox. Woodland phlox. We have new beer root roses that we plant here. This one is Tiffany. And over here, that one is Double Delight. Of course, that's Russian sage over there. Hybrid tea rose, Olympiad. My dwarf Alberta Spruce topiary. More Russian sage. Now the beer root rose that we plant here. This is also Double Delight. I got a couple of Double Delight and plant them right along here. because Double Delight is one of the top fragrant hybrid tea roses. So I have Mr. Lincoln, which is number 1. Double Delight. I'm not sure of the numbering of Double Delight, but it is in the top 10. So of course I have to get that. And I'm hunting for honey perfume. So if anybody know where I can get honey perfume, please let me know. When I checked David Austin website, they were all out of honey perfume. Jackson and Perkins were out. So I guess everybody's trying to get honey perfume. So if you know where I can find some honey perfume, please let me know. All right. Okay, more red rose. We have this one coming out, is Chicago Peace. Again, Olympiad. Another Chicago Peace right here. Along here, the red Olympiad, which will take us over to Mr. Lincoln. We have herbs blooming here. This is rue, and I didn't cut it back either, and I just let it go to blooming, and I think it's a beautiful flower. It's a beautiful flower, and that's rue. You know, we can use rue in teas. The lavenders are coming back. I might have to trim out a few of the dead branches from this one, but this one is coming back nicely. Peonies is not doing well for me. Like I said, I planted the root last year. They came up, they didn't flower, and they're coming up again. And I don't know, hopefully they'll flower this year. But I have lots of peonies, but they're just coming up, but no flower so far. This is another of the bare root rose that I plant, Double Delight. And the famous Mr. Lincoln. Mr. Lincoln is a perfect rose. Hybrid tea rose, dark red, velvety. Mr. Lincoln in the back again. And that's the rue. This is as far as my peony got. Set a little bud and it just died back. No flowers. Like I said, I'll try and get peonies by a flowering plant this time. I won't try and get it going myself. Or JFK right here. And this evergreen, my conifer here, Italian Cypress. Look nice against the roses. My JFK rose. What was this one? I think this one was Arizona. I think this was another Arizona that I have. And of course at the front here is another JFK. This evergreen, the Cryptomeria, Dragon Prince. Dragon Prince. And I have some dianthus here. And these dianthus on a whole is fragrant, but these are highly fragrant. I don't know the name, so I just call them fragrant dianthus. They're very fragrant. So guys, that's a quick look at the rose garden and see what's blooming. So I'll just walk down and show you the rose garden, wide view. False indigo and the yellow is just absolutely stunning. The red hybrid tea over there on the left, gorgeous. The cooking sage. Plant cooking sage and just let it stay and flower, and you'll get these beautiful flowers. These apricot David Austin rose, Bascobel, strong fragrance. Of course, my blood good Japanese maple there, And on the trellis, we have Clematis, David Austin Rose, Lady of Shallot, and Bathsheba. And at the end, the topiary there is what's that one? Oh my goodness. I forgot the name already. But we know we have a Japanese maple over here, which is Verna Jean. I said Verna, my mom name, Jean, my favorite aunt name, so I have to get this one, a combination of my mom and aunt, Verna Jean. And Ruby Falls Redbud. Okay guys, so that's a tour of the rose garden, and as more roses flower in the garden, I'll make more videos. So be sure to share the video with your friends, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment at the bottom, and you can tell me which is your favorite fragrant rose. Just write and let me know what is your favorite fragrant rose. Look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.